Jackdeathgaming. 99.9% professional.
Hey, hey, hello there guys, hello, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing really well. Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're having a first look at a new game that was sent to me by Ultimate Games. Mateus kindly sent me a key and 2 additional keys to do as a giveaway. So what is Adventurers Guild? Right, basically it's just come out on Xbox on January the 27th. It's a tactical RPG that you play as the guild master. Now it's made by solo developer Green Guy. The game, it blends guild management, quest-based, turn-based combat, and character growth. So if you think about like the original sort of Zelda, if ever you played the original sort of Zelda back in the day, a bit like that, a bit like that sort of vibe. Now when it first came out on PC, it retained a 95% positive user rating. Now they are planning on releasing this on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, but for the time being it's only available on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, and I'm playing this on the Xbox Series X version. Now I've got 2 keys, as I said before, I've got 2 keys available for a giveaway. Thanks kindly to Mateus. Now if you want to win a key for this game for the Xbox only, all that you need to do is leave a like on this video, make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, and just leave a little comment just down below. And then if you navigate to the description part, there's a link for my Discord. If you click on that link, that'll take you over to my Discord channel, and up towards the top of my Discord channel there is a section for giveaways. Now if you just click on the section for giveaways, and oh, I've just got a notification. Ever the bloody professional. Yeah, up towards the top there's like a little section with a cup next to it that says competition and giveaways, and then underneath it says our Adventure Guild giveaway. All that you need to do is just pop in there and just leave the word win. That's all you need to do. The reason why I'm doing it this way is it's more safer. It's a safer way for me to send the keys out. Then I can contact you directly via Discord and give you your winning key. So that's all that you need to do. Right, so with that being said and done, let's have a quick look at the menus. So it says continue because I've already had a little play around with it, but we will be going on to start new game. Now the actual game file size itself, it's only small, it's about 3.5 gig on Xbox. So you can save your game, you've got load game there as well, so once you've saved your game you can just load it straight up. You've got the options menu, so you can change your language, you can change the backgrounds, music, sound effects, dialogue, sound effects. There's no talking in this, it's pretty much, or it is, like reading what's going on the screen. UI scale, experimental. I've left that to full. Turn off sound selection, turn off walking, and then we come on to gameplay, and we got like your dialogue speed, your counter prompts, chain attack prompts, receive warning when moving through dangerous tiles, and then we come into the battle. You've got unit turn. I've only got a few of these switched on. I've left a few of these off, like the auto hide bars during battle. I don't know, it's just for me. And then you've got your quest map here, but I've left these turned off. And then you can turn your vibration on and turn your vibration off on your controller. Personally, I like the feel of a vibrating controller. It's just something funny to me. I do, but Do you know, if you don't like the vibration coming through your controller, the option's there to turn it off. Right now, there's quite a bit of dialogue in this, and you guys that know me from old know that I'm partially dyslexic, so you will have to persevere with me, but we'll go through about half an hour or so of the game, and just to show you what it's all about. And if you think it's something for you that you'd like to have a go at, maybe have a go at winning the game, you know, jump in, give it a go. It's free, do you know what I mean? So let's jump in and click start the game. And you get the difficulty here, so you get like normal, easy, custom. So what I'm gonna, and hard and very hard, so I'm gonna go for easy, and I'll leave the tutorial on, and then you've got the Iron Man selection there. So I'm going to leave the Iron Man unticked, and I'm going to leave the tutorial unticked as well, just so you can see the first part of the tutorial. I'll leave that for you to read on the screen. It's basically a letter from your friend asking you to take over the guild. And he believes that you're going to be a right fit for the choice of the guild leader. And it says, please don't let the dream die. Former guild master of the Adventurer Guild and your old friend, Fran. So, male adventurer, it shouldn't be much further from here. If we follow the roads, we should be arriving at the guild in no time. Good to hear, whoever this is going to be from. I guess this is us. This journey has been exhausting. You've got us lost several times, and we've had pretty much run from every encounter that we had to run from pretty much every encounter that we came across. Honestly, I'm surprised that we even survived so far. Yes, sorry about that, Guildmaster. We haven't been adventurers for long. Guildmaster? So, it's still weird hearing that. I guess we didn't really show our best side so far now, did we? No, you didn't. Female adventurer, jeez, we really didn't start off on the right foot with our future boss, did we? Time to butter up. I know that we haven't been that great so far, but we're still young and learning. I'm sure that we'll improve in no time under your leadership. Ha! 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 You don't know me, do they? But we'll give it a good bloody go. Especially when you're such a handsome... pretty... good-looking person. I'll take that. I'll take a backhanded compliment anytime. Thank you, I guess. What was that stutter just right now? I just noticed I can't tell if our guildmaster is a man or a woman. Back in the day when I had my long hair, I got mistaken a few times. Back when old Jack was a young lad, and I had my sort of waist length ginger hair. Back when I was an old rocker. Still am a young rocker, I should say. I still am a rocker, but minus the hair. What are you talking about? Of course, it's a Hey, see, you can't tell either, right? I have an idea. Guildmaster, I noticed we've never called you by your name. I kind of feel bad about that. It makes everything so formal. Technically, I'm your boss, so that seems just right. Yes, of course. But it just doesn't seem right. If we don't at least know your name. So could you tell us? Right, so here, this is where you put in your chosen name. So I am just going to put my name in there. So I'll put Jack Death in. Accepts. Jack Death. I guess there's no harm in that. It's Jack Death. Jack Death. I see. Of course, of course. You still can't tell, can you? No. You think it's awkward to ask now? What do you think? For now, let's just keep rolling with it and avoid the use of pronouns. If you're done whispering, I have a suggestion to make. As you said, you're still capable of learning. But I don't want to reach the guild But I do want to reach the guild in one piece. So, here's my suggestion. For the remainder of the journey, let me take charge. I used to be an adventurer for more than half my lifetime, and I'm sure that I can bring the best out of you. I don't think any of us would have any issues with that. Good, then follow me. So, what were their names again? Pretty sure they told me. No, they didn't. I guess we'll find that out along the way. Also pretty sure they told me their life stories and traits, which is kind of weird to tell a stranger. Maybe I'll find that out on the character page. So basically here, this is your tutorial basics, and as you're going through the game, if you select the tutorial like I have done, this will pop up at certain parts through the game. So this is your character page. You click on the, use your left trigger to bring this up, and here we are. So you got like the different characters, what the ones that are traveling with you, and you got their achievements, their biography, and then you can go through like what armor they've got. Right, so basically what you do is you just move along. You can just see there in the bottom right hand side corner you've got like your GPS map, and on the bottom there you've got the different characters that are traveling with you. You can move off the beaten path if you so wish to do so, and then you move up. Oh, here we go. This looks like our first bandit. Start battle. Oh no, bandits! No need to panic. Bandits really shouldn't scare you. They're like introductory enemies for adventurers. Why don't you come here and say that to my axe? Ooh, he's a bit gobby, isn't he? Oh, they look pissed off right now. Guild Master! No worries, I still think you can take them on. Let them come to you first and try to use the environment to your advantage. And then you've got the tutorial of the battle. So, click on that. So this character can move in any of these blue sections. So I think think we will move there. And we will end our turn. So we just move forwards. So now we will move our character here. And we will use our skill. So we got slash. We got 3 diamonds on that block. We got shield bash or shield push. So I'm going to go for slash. And then you just move that forward to highlight his square. Took a bit of a chunk. Can we use it anymore? No, we can't. If you get hurt, you've got some supplies here that you can use. But for now, we will end our turn there. And then we've got our mage. So we can move our mage. We'll move our mage there. Now, can we use our skill? Firebolt. We'll attack him with that. Ooh, we got rid of him. Is right. Get in there. And then we will end our turn there. So now the bandit is got a crossbow. So now it's our turn to move again. So we'll move this character here. Now, what skills can we use? Use a throw knife. We can. So we'll throw our knife at him. Here, mister. Have a bit of this. Like that. We'll end our turn there. And I think we'll move our mage up. And then we will use... We used the firebolt last time, so we use a magic missile. We use that. We'll end our turn there. Now we'll use our warrior type. And we'll move him there. Use... Shall we use... Let's use shield push. There we go. Yes! And there you go. It gives you a bit more about the knockback tutorial. Victory! We got some lovely juicy XP for that as well. I love getting XP in games. And we get some loot. So we've got 10 gold coins, and I'm not too sure what that is. Let's open inventory. Tell you what that is? No, it doesn't, does it? Accept all on that. Right, so that's that one done. So quest goals on the right hand side says reach the Adventurers Guild. And at the top it says about, it looks like we've got some gold or different types of keys. Ooh, what's this? Attribute checks. There were times when you have to do an attribute check to succeed. Okay, whatever. You can read that one. So clear the obstacle. So we can use shovel, clear by hand. Let's clear it by hand. Roll dice. Oh, there we go. Nicely done. So wait. This place here is full of resources that we can collect. Collecting resources is an important part of adventuring. We can use them to make our own potions and equipment. So like crafting. So try to always collect all the resources if possible. Sometimes you might not have enough space in your inventory, so try to prioritize what you bring back with you. Right, so you can see what you can pick up. I mean, you can't pick this up because this is just part of the actual map itself. You can't pick that green stuff up. But here, where it's sparkling, you can do, so we can collect that. So we can that. We can move over to the logs. So we get some woods. Wood there as well. Oh, we can get the stone as well. So we'll harvest that. It looks like diamonds or gems of some sort, doesn't it? Get that. Like that. that. Just give you inventory. There we go. And would it tell us what it is? No, it doesn't say. Skills. No, it doesn't say. It'd be nice to know what sort of diamonds or gems. Oh, freaking hell! Getting attacked by the local wildlife? What the freaking hell is that? Damn it! Now we're getting attacked by wild monsters. Beware of that. Oh, it's a freaking direwolf. It's a direwolf. It's a quick fellow, and I reckon that at your level, you will have a hard time hitting it. Do you have any tips? I do. Believe in yourself. Be the legend. Yes. Be legendary. Any other tips? I'm being serious. I've seen you fight. You're all stronger than you think you are. Really? Yes. I've hardly seen anyone. I've hardly seen anyone as talented as you lot. Now, go out there. I'm sure you'll be able to defeat those monsters. Yes, Guildmaster. We will not disappoint you. You really bought that. The whole Guildmaster thing is going to be much easier than I thought. Right. So, bravery into battle. Sometimes you will find yourself in situations which seem unforgivable. Okay, cool. Right, so we'll move, and I think we'll move there. I'm not too sure whether we can use any of our skills. No, they're too far away. So I'll end my turn there. Ooh! Ooh, that little rat. Use a skill. Let's use a slash on him. Let's get that direwolf. We interact with the direwolf. No. Use our skill. Let's use our magic codes on him. Oh! We'll end our turn. With the ball. Ooh! Wild charge. Right, so we're going to use our skill. Throw a knife at him. Ooh, I missed! Little rat. And our turn there. And I think we will move our character here to support the other guy. And use our skill if we can. What else have we got? Air spike. Ooh, nice. Do that. Ooh, that was meaty, wasn't it? We'll end our turn there. Ooh, headbutt. Right, so now we'll use our skill. Shield push. Let's do that. That's quite good. Get out of town, you. And we will move up in a supporting role. Get there. And we'll put a block on. And then we will end our turn there. So now I think we will use a skill here. Use the artillery strike. Wow, get in there! Victory! Some more juicy XP as well. And I think we will take all. Excuse me. Good work, everyone. At this point, you're all probably exhausted. We should camp now and get you some rest. It's important to always know when to take a break to recover. So camping, travelling around the quest map and fighting enemies is an exhausting task for your adventurers. The stamina bar gets depleted. Your adventurers will be in an exhausted state, making them less combat efficient. To recover their strength, you have to set up a camp. While camping, the adventurers have to consume supplies to heal. The amount of supplies needed depends on the number of adventurers and their traits, so plan accordingly. During camp mode, the adventurers can perform actions to heal or buff the other party members, I take it. However, the actions are limited by the amount of camping points available to them. Different classes have different camping actions to choose from. Right, so how do we... we camp like that. Right, okay, before we camp, collect these resources. We can. Right, and I think... No, there's not. I think we will have a go at setting up a camp here. So we have no meal, we have meal manager, so we'll do that. Select the character to perform the action. Why not? No idea what is going on now. Adventurer gains 30% more physical resistance. Can we do anything with this? We got any foods? Not really. Oh, we got this. Will it let us? No, it won't. And let's camp. Right, okay, cool. I hate sleeping on the ground. I miss the bed. You'll get used to it. I doubt that my bed doesn't have rocks. Just think of it as a free massage. Right, that was refreshing. Okay, cool. Left button to see effects. Okay. Now we can carry on. Keep an eye out for some. Ooh! Damn, there's even more bandits ahead and they're blocking the road. Does that mean we have to fight our way through? Not necessarily. Not everything has to end in a fight. We might have other options depending on the situation. Let's see what we can do. Right, okay. Starting events. Ahead of the adventurers were a group of bandits blocking the road. It seems like they were waiting for their next group of victims. The adventurers could see that the bandits slightly outnumbered them. A fight was therefore not in their best interest. The party remembered what their guild master said to them and started to think about alternative ways to get past them. So we get 3 options. So we can try and intimidate the bandits to let the party through strength 12. Have one of them try to lure the bandits away, dexterity 12. Pretend to be bandits, intelligence 12. Or attack the bandits. Ooh. Let's pretend to be a bandit. And let's roll the dice. Oh, success! Accept. Nice one. Stone put forth the idea that they could masquerade as bandits and attempt to negotiate their way through. Since adventurers were often mistaken for bandits, there was a chance they could pull it off. After all, bandits wouldn't just rob other bandits, would they? The guildmaster shared their reservations, but the rest of the party seemed willing to give the plan a try. Together they brazenly walked towards the bandits with their movements roughly and sketchily. At first the bandits seemed wary of the approaching group, but Stone quickly diffused the tension by calming them by claiming they too were bandits. See what I mean by my dyslexia? I do apologise. Stone played the role of the seasoned bandit rather convincingly, and started to rant about the difficulties of their chosen lifestyle. To the Guildmaster's surprise, the bandits readily agreed and shared their own complaints. Stone lightened the mood with a clever quip, and they all erupted into laughter. At one point during the conversation, emotions began to run high and everyone started crying. For some reason, one of the bandits spoke about his ailing grandmother, while another listed off the names of his 12 starving children. Stone in turn began to recount a sorrowful tale about his disapproving parents, leaving the Guildmaster uncertain as to whether anything he said was actually true. The bandits and the adventurers bid each other farewell and were allowed to pass. As they parted ways, Stone reassured the bandits that they were all capable of overcoming any obstacles in life, which moved the bandits to tears. Observing the emotional scene, the Guildmaster remained silent, wondering if they had possibly hallucinated the encounter due to a head injury. The following adventurer gains 3 XP. Oh, Stone, nice. Right, so we can carry on. Ooh, there's a chest there, guys. Look at this. Lockpick. Now, we don't have any keys, do we? Let's try lockpick. Let's roll the dice. See if we get a lucky. Success. Nice. Ooh, so that's alright. We've got a ring. We've got a chest with some jewels. And some coins. About 500 coins. Let's have a look at our inventory. So maybe we could put that ring on. Oh, we can. Very nice. We've got a key there. Now, can this guy use anything from here? Guess not. This guy? No, I guess not. Alright, never mind. Ooh, that was a good find though, eh? Ooh, what is this? Finally, the group reached their destination. In front of them stood a giant fortress. An old abandoned fortress that had been claimed by the Adventurers Guild several years ago. It now acts as a base of operations for the Adventurers Guild. In front of the fortress stands an old familiar face. Quest completed! Recommended level number 1. Quest length short. So you're currently on your way to the Adventurers Guild. You're accompanied by several young adventurers who have been sent to bring you back to the guild safely. From what you can tell, they're not very experienced. Let's go back to the guilds. Nice, we get a big chunk of XP there. There's our valuables, remaining loot. That's our loot that we gathered along the way. Oh, a hefty chunk of XP as well. Right, so there's Jack Death. That's me. Well, I guess that's me. Let's have a look. Maybe this is where I get to customize my character. Oh, great. It's here. This is Fiona, my friend's wife. She and I have an agreement. Oh, aye. I can't stand her. She can't stand me. So you really came back? Ah, Fiona, I see you're still here. I was sure by now you'd already be back in your swamp hut and brewing some children in an iron cauldron. Ooh, charming as ever, I see. I guess the only thing that grew older was your exterior. Ah, I still can't believe you will become the new guildmaster. What was my husband thinking of? It's like a nightmare. You can help me get rid of mine by going back to the underworld you call home. And just leave the guild, which my husband has spent his life to raise, to somebody who, I'm sure, has done nothing worthwhile for the last 10 years. I think not. You want to go? Try me. Falcon. Whoa there, you two. We're here to greet our new guildmaster, not start a bloody fight. And who are you? Hello, Guildmaster. I'm Falcon, one of the instructors of the Adventuring Guild. I was asked by Fiona here to accompany her to this meeting, saying that it would be troublesome if the two of you were alone. But I didn't quite expect this. Oh, Jack. Jack and I share a history. Jack was a friend of my late husband, but the two of us never saw eye to eye. I was too afraid that your gaze would turn me into stone. And and wouldn't that be wonderful? Besides, of course, from the ugly statue that you spoil the landscape. Jeez. No need to underline your relationship before me. Don't we actually have more important matters to discuss? For example, welcoming the new guildmaster to our Adventurers Guild. Congratulations! Although I have to admit that this won't be an easy position to be in. Fran's letter slightly hinted at it. How bad is it? I don't know how much you have heard, but the Adventurers Guild has been going downhill for quite some time. We lost most of our reputation and contacts. All of our seasoned adventurers have left us, and there is not much gold left to keep the guild going. Honestly, it's a mess. That sounds bad. That's why you're here. Former guildmaster was certain that you could bring the Adventurers Guild back to his feet. Right, where do we start? My suggestion will be to start recruiting new adventurers. You can usually find them in the tavern. How about we pay it a visit right now? Right, cool. A lot of reading for me. My throat's a bit hoarse, but you know what, guys? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right here. Can I save this? Let's save the game and create a new save. Auto save, overwrite, accept. There we go. Yes, so I am going to leave it right here. So that's a first look at our Adventurers Guild. Now, if you like the look of this and you've got an Xbox, it's not available on PlayStation at the moment, but it will be quite soon. And you've got an Xbox, an Xbox One, Xbox Series X or X, and you fancy having a go at trying to win it, yeah, do like I said before, like the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Just leave me a little comment in the comment section down below. And then hit the link to come over to my Discord. Navigate your way up to the competition section. And all you need to do there is just type in the word win. Now, this will be coming out on Saturday for you guys. So I'll do the draw on, say, Tuesday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So in 3 days' time, I'll do the draw, and then I'll contact the winning participants. Listen, guys, thanks very much for coming in and persevering. Do hope you have enjoyed this, and thank you again to Matthias at Ultimate Games for providing me the key to do a first look on this, and also for providing 2 additional keys for the giveaway. Listen, guys, keep yourself legendary. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Love you loads.